In the previous video, we spoke about periodic boundary conditions. I will link it into this video. If you haven't watched it yet, watch periodic boundary condition. And now I'm going to download a molecule, put it into a box to because of the periodic boundary, and then we do some manipulations in VESTA. So we can go to ChemSpider where there's the position of molecular structures. You can use other databases if you'd like. And I'll look for molecule like something small. So toluene, not too bulky, yeah. And then I can download the structure. Okay, so I have that downloaded. Okay, so after converting the file with Chimera X, we can now take it to Vesta. Let's see if Vesta can read it. If not, then we change it into a format that Vesta can read. Okay, so Vesta opens this nicely and I treat it as a molecule. So what we want to do in this video is to use some of the basic tools, how to move, rotate molecules. So the first tool here to use is the rotation tool, which is a black tools here. You can use this to move around, and you also have the select, if you want to select some of the atoms, to select with a shift, you can select multiple atoms with shift. And we have here translate, which helps you to translate the molecules. Especially if we are doing adsorption studies, we can move it from one side to the other, rotate it, and then bind it to a particular point that we want it to go. We can zoom, and let's rotate again. Measure bond distances. And the distance is reported here, 1.33. We can measure dihedral angles, and then angles. We can measure angles. (29°). We can measure dihedral angles too. -hmm. 0°. We can measure interfacial angles, which we don't have any interface here to measure. So those are things you could do. And even the translation, you can actually translate using the arrows. This is very convenient. And determine the pace of the movement. So if it's one step, it's going to be slower than 10 steps at a time. So it determines you. So you can rotate along different axes. Okay. You can view along different angles or planes, or having different views along different axes. So this is the top view and the side view and another side view. Yeah, so those are basic things you can do for a start. And when you click on the atom, like when you get the select tool and you click on the atom, you're able to see different things about it. You can even go to properties and change what you would like. So general, atoms. So here you can play around the color of the carbon. You can make it a different color.